What is up, guys? It has been a minute, so let's talk about these cars. So first of all, let's talk about this Buick. I know those of you who have been on the channel for a while know I've had trouble with this car since I got it because we haven't been able to get a title for it. It's still road legal, but it's in the original owner's name still. And by the looks of it at this point, there's no way I'm gonna get a title for this car because I just don't have the way to do it myself. So what we're going to be doing is this one's just gonna have to go away. I'm gonna put this car up for sale for parts or whatever as a complete car, running and driving. You could drive it anywhere, everything's good with it, just does not have a title. So I'm gonna put this up for sale, dirt cheap. We're just gonna be done with the Buick, but do not worry, all of the Grand Prix are still gonna be hanging around. They'll still be on the channel. I'm not getting rid of any of those, so we're good there. So with the Buick about to leave, that opens us up to one extra spot in the driveway. So I did a lot of thinking about what kind of car I wanted to get. I looked at some different options, some newer stuff, some different things to bring to the channel. And well, I ended up with this. Okay, so hear me out. I realize what you're thinking. I know a lot of you are already busy in the comment section typing, why in the world did you buy the cheapest, lowest powered in-body you could find? But let me first say I got an amazing deal in this car. It was super cheap, and as you guys may know, I enjoy a good restoration project. I like to take cars that are on the rough side but still drivable, turn them into something you would actually want to drive, and this is going to be something I can do that with. In addition to that, it is a Malibu, not a car you see a whole lot, but it's an in-body, which is the same thing as the Cutlass, the old Zalero, and the Pontiac Grand Am. There are some differences from model to model, but the in-bodies all share a lot of stuff. So that's going to give me a chance to do content centered around in-bodies, which there are some people who need. So let me show you where we're at on it right now. It looks bad because I've got the wheels off of it and stuff. I just checked it out, but it's not in that bad a shape. But let me show you around. I'll show you what's going on with it and what to expect from it. So first off, it is an LS model. Therefore, it has the 3.1 liter V6 in it. It is a 2000 model. So this is the large port 3100, not the small port 3100 that the older, like early, like mid or late 90s ones came with. So that's a plus, but it's in pretty good shape. It cranks, it runs, it drives. It had a couple issues, which I'm going to point out in a minute. Cosmetically, it's not too bad. I'm not super fond of this color, but the paint is perfect on about 80% of the car. The only place with paint blemishes are the bumpers on the upper side. So I'm assuming that whoever owned it had it like maybe covered in a carport, but maybe the front and the rear was getting sun certain times of the day. I'm not really sure. I shook down the front suspension, looked at the brakes. All those are good. Those are stock brakes. As you know, those probably won't stay because I love brake upgrades, but it does need outer tie rods. So we'll do a video on that pretty soon. I'm going to be doing that. It is the 15-inch wheel hubcap model. So that is absolutely going to have to go. But other than that, not too bad. It's dirty. It's dirty. But let's just check out the inside a little bit. So I took the gear shift off. That's why that's there. I did that. It had a gear shift on it. But this was not popping back up and was making the key stay an accessory, which was running the battery down. That's a really common in-body problem. But it's got some holes in the door cards in there. The seats are all in pretty good shape. But check out this headliner. Yeah, that's something right there. I think what happened here is they tried to capture a wild tiger and it escaped. But anyway, all that aside, so we're going to get to do a new headliner. We're going to get to clean this thing out, get some floor mats in it, fix the shifter knob that doesn't work correctly, and do some door cards. The windows all miraculously work, so I'm not going to have to do regulators anytime soon, I don't think. But all that's going on. There is a little bit of engine stuff I want to do, not a whole lot, but we're going to catch all the maintenance up. It does have new spark plug wires on it, so I'm assuming it probably has new spark plugs too. But we're going to check all the filters, change the oil, you know, all the stuff that you would normally do. The suspension's pretty good, so we're probably going to leave that alone for a little while. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the only dent on the car, and it's not too bad. So that's pretty much where we're at. So the main name of the game here, this is going to be the beater. I don't like driving the Grand Prix every single day. They're high mileage and they're in really good shape. The red one and the silver one are. And I don't want to just pile miles on it. And I commute about, well, I don't commute. I work from home, but my wife commutes about an hour, counting to and from every day. And that goes on these cars. So this car gets 30 miles to the gallon EPA rated highway, which is better than the Grand Prix rated 25 to 26, I think. So we're going to hopefully get a little gas mileage. We may do some mods that help with the gas mileage, but it is supposed to be a reliable econo-box, drive around, go where I need to go car. I will not leave it alone because I don't leave anything alone. We'll do some mods to it to make it look a little different so I can recognize it in a parking lot. And we're going to do a couple things to make it drive and run the way I want it to. But that's pretty much it. That's going to be the new project. This is going to also free up the silver car from daily duty so that hopefully the silver car I'm going to tear down. We're going to do a bunch to it really soon. Then the red car is going to be headed back to the track very soon. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. And that's about it. So we've got all that going on. If you're subscribed, you probably are if you're seeing this. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.